Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Tracy with Bailey's Furniture Boutique. Today I'm going to be showing you all how to decoupage with a napkin. I just have a napkin here on a wax coated timer pillar. And these have become very popular. And they're very pretty. You can do so many things. Whatever napkin that you like, you can put on there, as long as they're wax coated. So what I do with these, this shaped napkin here, I just take it and cut it in half at the fold. Like so. And then you're going to need some kind of little iron. This is a Cricut brand, but they have some on Amazon that work just as well. A household iron will also work. You just want to keep you don't want it real hot, because once you make a swipe on the wax candle, if it's too hot, then so you want to start out with lower temperatures and increase. So then you want to take off your, I have it, the creases ironed out. You want to take off the plies. So we'll go ahead and do that. Some napkins are 2-ply, some are 3-ply. This one is 3-ply. And sometimes they give you a run for your money. You just want to try to peel it back. And if it tears a little bit, that's okay. I have it started, so. I think this is what takes the most time. And you can do this with real wax candles, or the battery operated, as long as they're wax coated. You cannot do this method with plastic candles. You can do other methods, but not this method. Okay, so I have a pattern here and I want to make sure it's up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my candle down and I'm going to line up my pattern on the candle like so. Parchment paper. You just want to lay your parchment paper over top. So this is what it looks like. Then I'm going to take my little iron and I'm going to go across it in various places. And you want to keep it moving. You don't want to sit in any one place. And this will just get the napkin adhered to the candle. These are fairly simple, and I do live workshops. If you're local and you're interested in that, I have several this month actually. Okay, and we have it overlapping now. You'll see this is the first layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an X-Acto knife and I'm going to cut where it's overlapping. And we're going to peel this off. Okay, so this is what we're left with. So then what we're going to do is, if I can find it, a piece of sandpaper. You're just going to take your sandpaper and lightly go around the edge. And we're going to take the excess off. All right, so then that's the top, and then do the bottom. You don't want to do this real vigorously because we don't have the napkin adhered everywhere at this point, and it will tear. So you want to be firm but gentle. Okay. All right, so this is what we have, and you can see the color variations. Where it's lighter color, it is not attached to the candle at all, and where it's darker color, it is. So what we're going to do to finish this up is I have a heat gun here, and a hairdryer will work. I've never used one. It will work, but it will take longer. So you can use a hairdryer for this, and you want to use it on the hottest setting. And if you're going to use a heat gun, these get extremely hot. You want to keep it moving. You don't want to have it in one area too long because it will melt your wax in no time. So what I do is I just keep going over it. I just keep turning it until it's finished, and then when it gets hotter, you'll be able to see where the napkin actually melts right into the candle. I don't know if you can see that. You'll see the napkin change color. And you just keep going over it until it's all adhered. And you'll be able to tell because if you can see where it's lighter color, it's not stuck yet. And you can see it change color. This is an awesome way to make a plain candle work for your space. And these are beautiful. And you can use any napkin. You know, if you have a beach house and you like the blue and white, this one will work. These are beautiful, and what a way to elevate your decor. There's one little spot right there. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. I usually always do these in pairs. Okay. Just ironing the creases out. Taking the plies off. And I have a piece of parchment paper down here too. Parchment paper is your friend with this type of craft. I buy it at BJ's in the 3-packs. I use it for a lot of things actually. It's a good work surface. Nothing sticks to it. Alright, get these plies off. Some are more stubborn than others. like this. Lay your candle down, line it up somewhat. Parchment paper. Let's get it started. Notice I'm keeping it moving. I'm not staying in any one spot too long. I'm wrapping it around, moving my parchment paper. Working in smaller sections is better. And practice makes perfect. Then again, like I said, you can do this on real wax candles and wax coated candles, the battery kind. As long as they're wax coated, this will absolutely work. All right, we just want to go to where it is overlapped. And that's about right here. All right, so I cut the excess off. Now again, we're gonna go through and get the edges off. You wanna do gentle but vigorous, short motions. And this is the top of the candle, so you wanna be a little bit more generous. And I'll show you a way, if you sand too hard, I'll show you a way to smooth it out. Small sections is better. And any grit sandpaper will work. I think this is 180. Okay, so we have it all off, and I'll show you a way in case you sanded too hard on the top. You can take your heat tool and just kind of go over that a little bit, and it'll smooth out some. But now we're going to, you can see where it's stuck and where it's not. So we're going to go ahead and melt the rest of the napkin into the candle. And again, if you're doing this on real wax candles, you can absolutely burn the candle because the napkin is melted into the wax. It's not sitting on top. It's actually melted right in. So you can burn a real wax candle that you do this with. So you just want to just go over it. Everywhere there's light patches, and you can watch it change color, and that means it's adhered. Alright. Another spot. Alright, and there we have it. 2 candles. How pretty. Let me know if this video is helpful to you, and if you'd like to see any other kind of video. Thank you for watching.